to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another run for Henry. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
1st and 10 from the 43. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Trying down the middle with Henry. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And drop him after. It looks like about a 3-yard pickup. That is good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here's Henry. And he gets him 5, but still way short of that line of gain. So here comes fourth down.
If it's first or second down, Kate, you don't really love giving up that many yards. But in that situation with a conservative offensive call, you do your job defensively.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Here's Dak. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Working on second down, Dak. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Now Dak to throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 43. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 28-yard
Aubrey puts it through. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Dude, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's Wester on the return. He dodged the tackle. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Wester on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
LeJohntay Wester on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Here's Lamar. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Jackson looking to throw. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game, and he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You have got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get him the ball.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Williams fields the pitch, and they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And you can't find a connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Prescott will look to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Prescott. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Prescott set to pass. And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the 1st, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Jackson to throw it. Well, that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and forced a 4th down.
And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and left my heart broken. Seeing how
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's Prescott. A nice effort on the hit to break up that throw. We've got 3rd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Running for the marker with Williams. He stops here, gain of about 7. And that's going to get Dallas the 1st down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused, executing the play in front of him.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now here's Prescott. To the middle, it's snared by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Slot man motioned over. On 2nd down, Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. First and goal. Here's Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Second down, here's Dak. Cut near the goal line. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! George Pickens scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they bump their lead up to 14.
Cowboys 17. Ravens 3. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Ali to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Lamar back to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. And that's going to set up a Ravens first down.
First down, Baltimore.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be lost on a hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
The left side caught by Andrews. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. It's Henry on the carry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers out front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin, you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
Need something big. It's third and long. Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 46.
1st and 10, offense going 3 tight ends to the left. Up the gut they go with Williams. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play block. That's going to set them up with a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another run for Williams. And he has the Cowboys' 1st down, Brock. That should clinch this win for him.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used